an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more, is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Hello everyone and welcome to Cheyenne South and a very snowy Cheyenne, Wyoming, as the Tigers and the Wolverines will meet in what is a win or go home matchup at the beginning of this second day of the 3A state tournament. The Lander Tigers fell to Torrington yesterday by a final of 2-0, and the Wolverines fell to Powell by a final of 3-1 yesterday over at the middle school. And so it sets up a big-time cross-county rivalry matchup with with stakes galore. You win, you move on to the consolation match tomorrow, and if you lose, your season is over. And it's going to be an absolute barn burner of a matchup this afternoon. Anytime the Wolverines and the Tigers get together, it's a fun one, and we don't expect anything different this afternoon or this morning. And what's interesting is I was talking to one of the assistant coaches for Lander yesterday, or today, this morning, I'm sorry, and he was talking to me about the field. And on the field, it's AstroTurf, and with the obviously the snow and it melting, and by the way, big time thank you to the Cheyenne South crew for getting the field prepared. It looks a lot better than it did apparently 45 minutes ago, and they did an absolutely outstanding job. But the field is wet, and so one of the things that we were talking about is definitely there's going to be people sliding all over the place this morning. And then also one of the things that we're going to probably see is the ball skip a lot. It's going to carry and catch some speed, especially on those low kicks from anywhere really on the field. If you have not had an opportunity, go to YO Today's Facebook page. I posted a picture of what the field looks like this morning, and the snow is still coming down, by the way. It's supposed to be here and snowing pretty much the rest of the day, and so it's going to be a really interesting game this morning. And then also at 2 p.m. over at the middle school, right over to my left, it'll be the Lady Tigers and the Lady Wolverines, with the winner going to the 3A state championship game tomorrow at 2 p.m. So that matchup has got all kinds of big time written all over it, but so does this one. It's the season on the line for the Tigers and the Wolverines. We're about ready to get started. They're going to bring out the team. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will introduce the starting lineups, and we will get this one underway. It's cross-county rivalry. It is early morning action. It is the Riverton Wolverines and the Lander Tigers. Win or go home. We'll be right back.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places, and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here, given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
Welcome back, everyone, to Cheyenne South. The starting lineups are being introduced, so we'll go with them here. First, for the Lander Valley Tigers, they will bring out to the field with Coach Dean Schaff. He'll bring out Sam Welsh, the senior, Silas Wheeler, Carter Ayers, Kellen Donahue, Ben Hamilton, Otis Beeson, who has just returned from injury, so nice to see him back, and Jaden Elliott, who got to play in Mountain View, get his legs a little warm as he gets ready for state. He'd been out for 3 or 4 games due to that injury he suffered in Moreland. Callum Wheeler, Tyson Race, Joe Hellier, and in goal, Cody Elliott, who will also be returning from injury. He got to play in Mountain View as well. And then for the Riverton Wolverines, in goal will be the big man, Lucas Engel. They'll also bring Kennedy Prom to the field, Drake Bradshaw, Jackson Hill, Daxton Fisher, Brady Howard, Tanner Johnson, Corbin Heil, Ruger Stoll, Jacob Hull, and Varian Baxter. And those are the starting lineups for the Riverton Wolverines and the Tigers. And again, this is win or go home. Really, it doesn't get any bigger than this unless you're playing for the state title. Season on the line for both of these teams. And like I said, anytime these two teams get together, it is a barn burner. And we have seen these two teams play earlier in the season. Lander won both for the girls and the boys. But this is a team that has grown, has the Riverton Wolverines, throughout the season. And they are definitely ready for this challenge against the Lander Valley Tigers this afternoon. Starting lineups are still being introduced, and I'm looking around, and there is fans who are braving the elements this morning here in Cheyenne. And it's a good mixture of Riverton, and it's a good mixture of Lander. The cowbells are here as well, so we're going to have all kinds of fun here this morning in this matchup. And again, stay tuned, because at 2 o'clock, right here on YO Today's YouTube, we are going to go right across the street to Johnson Middle School, and we will have a winner goes to the state championship match between the Lander Valley Lady Tigers and the Riverton Lady Wolverines. And so it'll be a fun time matchup this afternoon, and we are looking forward to that one. But this one is going to be a lot of fun for both of these teams. The crowd is definitely going to be involved. It's going to get loud as soon as the things get going, and we are going to have a lot of fun here. The starting lineups have been introduced, and both teams are huddled up. The Riverton Wolverines will be the home team, as they're in their black with red jerseys, and the Lander Valley Tigers are in their road white. They have green trim and green lettering. Riverton will start with the ball as we get underway here, as game time will start at a little over 9 o'clock this morning, and it was 72 degrees yesterday at start time, and it is now 32 as of start time this morning. And Bradshaw will start us off, and we're off and running. Ball over to Far side now for Riverton. Kellen Donahue on the far side. Ball stolen away by Lander and then given right back. Ball is now with Corbin Heil. Heil is going to send it deep, and Ben Hamilton is going to take a ride and look at Brady Howard behind him. And ball is going to go over the touchline, and so we will early on have a kick for Lander. Kick goes low, and now far side it is with Carter Ayers. Now it comes to the middle to Callum Wheeler. Wheeler will go to near side now to Tyson Race. Race to Sam Welsh. Welsh sees the ball go through his legs, but it goes to Jaden Elliott. Jaden Elliott kicks it back to Welsh. Welsh now makes a move up the field. Kellen Donahue's now in the box. He's got an opportunity. Cross on the way is going to go off the post off of a shot by Carter Ayers. And so Lander early on presses the issue and has an opportunity at goal early on. And so it'll be a goal kick for Riverton here. Kick is low and goes off of the chest of Corbin Heil. Ball stolen away. Tyson Race on the near side and tipped away nicely by Drake Bradshaw. It'll be a throw in for Lander as we are just underway here. 38-20 left in the game in the first half. Ball is thrown in and headed off by number 15, Jackson Hill. So Lander will have another throw in. Ball thrown in to Jaden Elliott. Elliott was going to go Silas Wheeler in the middle, but it goes past him. Now stolen away on the far side. It's Tanner Johnson. Johnson on the far side makes a move and now passes it up. Gets it up to, I believe that's Drake Bradshaw on the far side. Ball's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton here. Ball is going to go right in stride, but gets stolen away nicely by Lander. Far side now, Silas Wheeler. Now he's going to give it to Carter Ayers. Ayers tries to get it across field. He does get it to Tyson Race. Not as far as I think he wanted it, but he got it to him. Ball is going to be stolen away by Riverton momentarily. Now right back to Lander as Silas Wheeler has it center circle. Near side, Tyson Race. And now Jaden Elliott and Tyson collide. And they'll go around Daxton Fisher. And now Elliott is on, Tyson Race is going to center. He slips, gets it to Silas Wheeler in the middle. Ball's going to get stolen away and kicked out by Riverton. Ball was with Drake Bradshaw momentarily. He tries to kick it deep, but it gets stolen away by Joe Hellier. Hellier will kick it into the attacking third, and Lander will see the ball sail into the hands of Lucas Engel, but they're going to say he crossed the goal line, and so it'll be a goal kick for Lucas Engel and the Riverton Wolverines. Kick goes off the head of Otis Beeson, but sent in to the attacking third by Riverton's number 17, Daxton Fisher. Ball's going to go over the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in for Fisher and the Wolverines. The crowd is getting bigger here. They're having to shovel off snow on the booth or on the seats, but a good crowd here early on this morning. Ball far side now is with Carter Ayers. He's going to give it back to his defenseman in Ben Hamilton, back to Ayers. Near side now to Silas Wheeler. Wheeler's going to lead up Kellen Donahue, but too hard of a pass, and that's where me and the coach, like we said in the pregame show, we're talking, that ball skipped a little bit and held up some momentum and ended up going over the touchline. Throw in by Riverton is going to go to Fisher on the, Bradshaw on the far side, and it's stolen away again by the Tigers. Now Jaden Elliott tips it, and it's going to get headed backwards, and it'll go to Jaden Elliott. Elliott will take a shot, and it will get tipped off by the goalkeeper, Lucas Engel. Ball's going to end up trickling over the touchline on the side, and so it should be a throw-in for, there was no whistle, so there should be a throw-in for Lander here. Yeah, Engel tipped it and saved it, and then one of the defensemen just kicked it out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for Lander. Ball goes to Silas Wheeler. He gets attempted to get brushed off by Corbin Heil, and that will it'll actually sail on a shot by Silas, and it will go wide, and so it'll be a goal kick for Riverton again. This time the goal kick will be a little more slower as everyone gets set. Ball is sent, and it'll go past Kennedy Prom and end up with Lander again. Beeson makes a person miss. Now he's going to try to center it to Jaden. Jaden overruns the pass, and the defense for Riverton will send it sailing right in front of the Riverton bench, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander right in front of the Wolverines bench. Throw is going to be off the side of the leg of Sam Welsh, and it's going to get stolen away by Riverton momentarily, but Jaden Elliott will steal it right back. Elliott is going to look to cross. It's going to get headed off by Tanner Johnson. Still in the attacking third is Lander, however. Now far side, Carter Ayers. He's going to go back to Hamilton. Hamilton will take a long shot, and it'll take a bounce, and it will go right into the hands of Lucas Engel. Engel quickly rolls the ball out, and it's going to get stolen away. And here comes the Tigers again. Elliott makes two people miss. He's going to center it to Beeson. Now he's going to go to Silas. Silas was going to look to Carter Ayers, but it's deflected on the far side by Brady Howard. Lander still has possession, however, right at around midfield here. Now he's going to go all the way back as Otis Beeson to Joe Hellier. Hellier's going to go back to Beeson. Beeson is going to have a hard time with the pass, and so now Riverton was in pursuit there of Beeson. So now we're at midfield. Now Riverton has the ball. Stolen away, however, by Kellen Donahue. Now he's going to go to Carter Ayers and back to the center field and right at center circle to Sam Welsh. Welsh will send one off the side of his foot a little too hard. Ball's going to go all the way down to Cody Elliott, and he'll grab a hold of it. Elliott will roll it out to Joe Hellier. Hellier, I think, was expecting a longer kick, so he had to run back for it. Stolen away now. Riverton will have it again, and it'll be headed to number 17, Fisher. Fisher tries to center, but again, Callum Wheeler is going to step right in. They were looking to go to number 20. I believe that was number 23, Tanner Johnson. Ball back with Riverton, center of the center field. Collision there between Corbin Heil and Silas Wheeler. Wheeler's going to steal the ball away. It's going to end up all the way back to the defense in Varian Baxter. Ball stolen away. Tyson Race now to Jaden Elliott for Lander. Lander is still trying to push the tempo here against this Riverton team who is very methodical in the games that I have seen that Kevin Shields and Sean O'Braid have called. Ball is going to be with Tyner Johnson, and Johnson is going to see that ball go a little bit too far in front of him, and then Ben Hamilton will step in and send it over to the parking lot over. There is substitutions for the Wolverines. Braden Bolte is in, as is didn't see who else had come in for Riverton. There was a whistle, and now there's going to be a conversation between Callum Wheeler and one of the Riverton Wolverines. I can't see who that is on the far side. But they're going to give a free kick to Riverton here, right on the edge of the box on the far side. So let's see what happens here. And the chants for Go Big Red and Go Big Green have started here this morning. Like I said, Cheyenne has now become Riverton Wolverine Lander country for right now. Kick is going to go short. Thought that was going to go a little farther. It's going to go Tanner Johnson, and that is going to... So that is actually going to... Tanner Johnson scored, but there had been a whistle before the goal. And so here we go again. I guarantee you Lander will now be prepared for that one. So here we go. Now the different play is going to go through the box. It's going to go off the side of a Lander player and get sent out by Callum Wheeler. Riverton will send it right back in, however. Ball's going to get tipped up by a header, and now Silas Wheeler will send it out again. And now he's got Jaden Elliott at center circle. Elliott is going to collide with number 15, Jackson Hill. Hill will see it go over the touchline, and Elliott will be the one to throw it in. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to drop it, and he's going to give it to Tyson Race. So Race will be the one to throw in. He'll go to Silas Wheeler. Stolen away by Riverton. And now, here we go. Number 33, that's Sean Caruth, will be there. And it's going to be too hard of a pass, and it will go into the hands of Cody Elliott. And they are going to call Caruth offside. And so it'll be a kick for Callum Wheeler and the Tigers here. That kick will go short to Otis Beeson. Beeson will give it back to Callum. And now cross field to the far side to Ben Hamilton. Hamilton to Ayers. Centering pass to Beeson. Now Beeson is going to try to center it. It's going to get deflected, but end up with Sam Welsh. Welsh is going to make three defenders miss. He's going to get to the middle. He gets collided with. They're going to say play on. Silas Wheeler now is going to have it. Now he's going to go to Tyson Race. Race is going to go to Kellen Donahue, who's now playing on the near side. Centering pass goes to Ayers, gets deflected by Riverton. Now to Otis Beeson. Back to Kellen Donahue. Donahue now on the far side. He's going to go to the other side, and they're going to say offsides for Jaden Elliott. 27:50 left in the first half. We are scoreless in this crosstown rivalry matchup between Lander and Riverton. Kick is low, deflected off the side of the foot of Carter Ayers, so it'll be a throw-in for Riverton here. And now there's a snow fight going on. We got a snowball fight going on in the crowd. It's on. Snowball on the way and just misses off to the right. Back to action on the field. Ball's going to be stolen away by Caruth. He's going to get it over to Kellen. Caruth is going to now try to go to Kellen. He was going to go. Caruth was trying to get it over to number 17, which is Daxton Fisher. Fisher overran the pass, so it'll be over the touchline. So now in front of the Lander bench, it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Headed off by the Riverton Wolverines, and then right back by Joe Hellier. That ball's going to go over the touchline, and so we'll see a throw-in here for Riverton with under 27 to go, first half. Ball is going to get deflected off of Kennedy Prom and now go all the way around to the far side to Carter Ayers. Ayers is going to send it deep, and it's going to go right to Lucas Engel. Ball is going to be stolen away by Riverton and then given right back to the Tigers. Sam Welsh is with Prom. Ball's going to go back to the defense of Riverton. They're going to send it up, and Carter Ayers is going to send it right back. And now it is a battle. Riverton is going to win possession. Another nice move there by number 23, Tanner Johnson. Johnson's got two people missed. Now he's going to go to Caruth on the far side. Ball's going to get sent in, tipped, and it's going to get sent out by Callum Wheeler. Ball goes to Welsh. Welsh is going to send it to center circle. Kneed up by Riverton and headed off. Tyson Race is going to have it. And he was going to try to send it to Jaden Elliott, but it's going to get stolen away. Ball right back, however, with Lander, and now far side Carter Ayers. Ayers will send it to Silas. Silas with a touch pass to go to Jaden Elliott on the far side. Elliott will stop. He'll look to cross. No, he's going to bring it in himself. He's going to center it, and it's going to get sent out by the Riverton defense all the way back to Callum Wheeler, now to Joe Hellier. Hellier will go to Beeson. Beeson center circle, tap it back to Hellier, and now Caruth is all over him, and Caruth steals it. Caruth is going to be one-on-one with Callum Wheeler. Joe Hellier is going to sprint, and there's no call, so they're going to continue playing. So now Tyson Race is going to have it. He's going to go to Sam Welsh. Welsh tries to center it. It goes off the shoulder of Jacob Hall. Ball somehow still gets to Jaden Elliott, center circle. Elliott now loses it to Prom. Prom's going to center it, and it's going to get stolen away by Joe Hellier. And here we go. Hellier's going to make a move in the attacking third. He's going to tip it over to Kellen Donahue. Donahue with 24.5 left in the corner on the near side. He's going to go in center. He's going to take a shot, and it's going to go right into the hands of Lucas Engel. And the crowd applauds on that one. Kick is high and headed up, and now Caruth and Callum Wheeler again are going to go, and this time Caruth is going to go over the line and it'll call an offside with the official on this near side. There is still a snowball fight going on in front of me, and so we got action in the stands, we got action on the field. It's a fun morning here in Cheyenne. The offside kick will go to Sam Welsh from Callum Wheeler, and now on far side he'll go to Ayers. And now to Silas Wheeler. He'll cross to the near side, and he'll try to lead up Tyson Race, but again that ball will skip and go further than expected. So Bear Blackburn is going to come in, as is Zachary Bingman. And then let's see. Trying to see, there was 2 substitutions for, so Riley Murray is in for Riverton, as is, trying to see who else came in for Riverton. Did not see another number, and I apologize. Ball stolen away by Zachary Bingman. He's going to go to Kellen Donahue. Donahue somehow loses the ball from Riverton. And Riverton will give it right back. Lander still in the attacking third. They're going to try to center it to Sam Welsh. That's not going to go. Ball's going to go over the touchline. It'll say last touch by Riverton. So throw in for Lander at 22:40 left in this first half. Whistle there. And they're going to give a free kick to Lander here. And so let's see what happens here. It'll be Ben Hamilton who takes the free kick for for the Lander Tigers right outside the box. Kick is going to go high, and it's going to go right into the hands of Lucas Engel, who skies up. He looked like he was playing basketball there and sent a block the other way. Headed up will be into the attacking third. Callum Wheeler is going to have the ball go off the shoulder of Fisher, and it'll go over the touchline, and they're going to give possession to Riverton. So Riverton right now is in the attacking third. High throw goes off the back of Callum Wheeler, no whistle, and so it'll be Bear Blackburn who's going to give it to Joe Hellier. Hellier is going to lose the ball. It's going to be tipped by Corbin Heil, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander here. Actually, it's going to go off of Kellen Donahue, or Joe Hellier, I'm sorry. And so it's going to be a throw-in for Riverton. 21.5 minutes left, first half, no score. In a win-or-go-home affair between the Wolverines and the Tigers. Snow is still going here in the first half here in Cheyenne. It's actually probably picked up, if anything. Ball is getting battled for on the near side, and Riverton will lose the ball. Ball's going to go to the center field. It's going to get kicked back into the attacking third. Callum Wheeler will send it back the other way. Joe Hellier will now have it as he's back in the defense. He's going to send it up. They're going to go to Donahue. Ball's not going to go far enough. There's a whistle, and they're going to give a yellow card to number 3, Riley Murray. So he will come out. It'll be a free kick for Lander here. And let's see, number 7, Prom, has come back in, and Tanner Johnson is in there as well. And so I'm trying to see who they had on the defense come in, and I can't see who that is. I believe that is Braden Bolte, who's come in. And so it'll be a free kick here for Lander. Callum Wheeler will send it deep. This one's got some oomph behind it. The defense of Riverton is right there. It's going to go and get kicked to Varian Baxter. Baxter's going to send it to midfield. Hellier will send it back to center circle, and now Caruth will have it. Caruth is definitely one of the best players on this Riverton team. A collision between Callum Wheeler and Caruth. Callum will win it, and now here comes Lander on the far side. Now Kellen Donahue is going to be in a foot race on the far side. He's going to have possession. Now he's going to stop, turn back in, and look to center. Kellen Donahue tries to center it to Sam Welsh, but can't get it there, and now they're going to call a whistle. And it's going to be a free kick for Riverton here inside the attacking third. 19:52 left in the first half, and it'll be a free kick for Riverton, and it'll be right outside the top of the arc for the Wolverines. Kick is going to be on the way, sent deep. And it goes right to Otis Beeson. Beeson will kill it and then get it to Sam Welsh. Welsh will send it to the near side to Bingman. Now he's going to go to, it was Trey Laird he was trying to get it to. Ball's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Lander, and it'll be Joe Hellier who throws it in. Hellier will go to Welsh. Welsh takes the knee up, and now Bingman will have it on the near side. He'll go to Trey, and Laird tries to send it back the other way, but it's going to go over the touchline, and so it'll be a throw-in for Riverton here as we reach 19 minutes left in the first half. Ball stolen away. Sam Welsh gets it. Welsh tries to get it up. Now it's going to go to Blair Blackburn. Now to Trey Laird. Laird goes back the other direction. Now center field, stolen away by Riverton. And now Joe Hellier will have it. He makes one person miss, two people miss, and then gets kicked back the other way. Nicely done by the defenseman Jackson Hill. The snow is starting to really come down now. As if you could see, I'm going to send a picture as we reach halftime to show you what we're looking at. Sam Welsh shot on the goal is deflected off of Lucas Engel. Welsh is going to get it back to Bear Blackburn. Blackburn shot is tipped off and saved by Lucas Engel, and the whole Riverton faithful stand at attention for Lucas Engel's two saves. That was absolutely phenomenal goalkeeping for Lucas Engel. Two opportunities, two saves within the span of about 10 seconds. So it's going to be 18 minutes left. It'll be a corner kick for Lander here. Sam Welsh will have Bear Blackburn with him. He's actually going to send it long. It's going to go off the side of the foot of one of the Riverton Wolverines. Now it's going to be stolen away by Bingman. Bingman will lose it, and Riverton will now have it. Caruth is going to make some moves. Caruth will send it, and he's going to go to Tanner Johnson on the far side. Johnson not able to get a hold of it. It's going to go over the touchline. It'll be last touch by Tanner, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Welcome to state soccer in Wyoming. 78 degrees yesterday, and it is now just howling snow as we reach the 17:20 mark. Caruth is going to take a seat here for Riverton. And it'll be a throw in here. They stopped the clock, so that tells me that Caruth had to have gotten some kind of a yellow card or an injury. I didn't get to see it as I was looking at the clock, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander at the 17:20 mark. Otis Beeson has it on the far side, now to Callum Wheeler, to Hellier. Hellier sends it back to Beeson, now to Sam Welsh. Welsh goes to the near side to Finn Richards, who's in the game. Now to Bingman. Bingman will lose it. And now a battle between Riverton and Lander continues. Stolen away. Hellier tried to make a move, and so it'll be a free kick for Riverton here. 16:45 and counting first half. This kick will come from Corbin Heil. Heil will send it deep. It's going to go off the head of Callum Wheeler and go to Finn Richards. Richards will send it up, and now it'll go to Zachary Bingman. Bingman will send it over to Bear Blackburn. Blackburn will go to Finn. Finn makes one person miss, and now the defense is just going to come up calmly, nicely done by number 15, Jackson Hill, to send it over the touchline. Jaden Elliott and Silas Wheeler are going to come back in as Bear Blackburn and Zachary Bingman will come out. And so Finn Richards will take the throw in at the 16-minute mark. Richards will go to Silas Wheeler. Wheeler will go to Jaden Elliott right on the touchline. Now Silas. Silas will go and lose the ball and now send it back to Jaden. Elliott makes a person miss. Shot on right into the hands of Lucas Engel. Engel is, I would think, if my memory serves me correctly, I've been calling the Lander Tigers games all season long. I'm almost certain Lucas is the tallest goalkeeper that the Lander Tigers have faced all season. And as far as I remember, I don't think he played in the game that we played with them earlier on in the season. And so definitely a change of goalkeeper, if you will, for the Riverton Wolverines since the last time the Tigers have played them. Ball far side now. Centers is going to go to Kellen Donahue. Now to Jaden. Jaden shot is deflected off of Lucas Engel, and Lucas will dive on it, and another save by the big man. He'll send this one deep as we reach 14 and a half minutes left. Now Riverton will look to counter. Ball's going to get centered. Joe Hellier's going to have to make a move here. Hellier is going to send the ball out. Nicely done by the senior defenseman captain. Now Silas is going to have it. He's going to send it to Callum. Callum is going to try to get it back to Silas, but it's going to get deflected off of Braden Bolte, and it will be a throw-in for Riverton here, or for Lander here. Callum Wheeler will throw it in. Ball is going to go over the head of Prom, but Prom is going to back up and grab a hold of it. Ball slips through about 3 defenders, and Joe Hellier will calmly and smartly kick it over the touchline. Another throw-in for Riverton. And now Caruth is going to come back in, as is Daxton Fisher. And so at the 13:45 mark, still no score between these two teams. It's win or go home here in a really snowy Cheyenne South. Off the shoulder of Varian Baxter, stolen away for Lander. Richards will lead up. He was trying to lead up Jaden Elliott, but it will be stolen. It'll be over the touchline. Sam Welsh comes in on the throw-in and steals the ball away. Now they're going to go on the near side, and it's going to go over the touchline. It'll be last touched by Riverton and Varian Baxter. So now at 13:15, it'll be another throw-in for the Lander Tigers. Silas Wheeler's going to have it. He's going to go to Otis Beeson. Beeson's going to see it go past him, and so Tanner Johnson's going to step up and grab a hold of it. Johnson now turns and looks to counter. Chip pass was going to go to Caruth, gets stolen away. Ball's going to go to Otis Beeson. Beeson now to Silas Wheeler. Wheeler collides with one of the Riverton players, and now Riverton's got Tanner Johnson in stride if he can catch up to the ball on the far side. He does. He's in the corner. He's got Hamilton, and Hamilton's slide tackle will go out and over the touchline, and they are going to acknowledge and talk to Hamilton there. Throw in for Riverton. The wind has picked up, and now the snow is blowing sideways here in Cheyenne. Ball is going to get stolen away. Nice play by Sam Welsh, however. Now Welsh is going to have Hamilton, Jaden Elliott, and Elliott is going to see the ball get sailed over the touchline. And so now we're going to have substitutions for the Tigers, as Colton Laird is going to come in, and so is Tyson Race. Ball is going to get sent in, and it'll be sent right back out, so it'll be another throw-in for Lander here at the 11.5-minute mark. Hellier will send it high. It'll go off the head of Jacob Hull for Riverton, and so Finn Richards will take a throw in for Lander here. This one will go to Silas. Silas is going to go to Sam. Sam's got all kinds of – nope, it's going to go to Otis. Beeson shot is going to get wide. The wind, you could see it grab a hold and send that one well wide right of Lucas Engel. And so as we reach the 11-minute mark, it'll be a goal kick for Riverton and still no score. Kick on the way. Richards and Bolte will collide, and it will be stolen away by Riverton. Ball is going to get stolen right back, though, by Sam Welsh. Welsh will go far side. He's going to lead up. No, he's going to lead up himself. Now he's going to send it back, and Welsh is in the box. Jaden Elliott shot doesn't get everything he wants. Finn Richards' shot is in the hands. Ball still not there, and it's still no one has possession. Ball gets tipped up, and they are going to call a whistle, and it will be a free kick for Riverton here. That was a lot of action right inside the box, but again, nicely done by the Riverton defense, including Lucas Engel, to make sure that ball did not get past Lucas. So now 10 minutes left. First half, still no score. Goal kick for Riverton on the way. Goes past Prom, and it'll end up with Lander and Tyson Race. Race will lose the ball, however. He's trying to go to Sam Welsh. So now Riverton will regain possession, and then Silas Wheeler will take it right back. So now Welsh is going to lead up Colton Laird. Laird will send up to the far side. He's going to go around one person. He's going to go around two people. Now he's going to go back to Tyson. Tyson's going to go to Silas. And now there's a whistle. And they're going to call... I believe they're going to call a free kick for Lander here on the far side, right outside the box. And so Lander now has an opportunity to get on the board here. High kick will go past Jaden. Shot will get deflected by Riverton. Elliott will take Silas Wheeler takes a shot. That one is deflected. Beeson will regain possession. Welsh with a shot. Deflected by Lucas again. Engel is having himself a game this morning with multiple really impressive saves in this first half. Corner kick for Lander as we reach 8.5 minutes left. Welsh will give it short. And now Welsh regains possession. Shot is goal! Sam Welsh with the goal off the really nicely played corner kick. He went short to Silas. Silas gave it right back. He went right to the center of the field. Shot right under the arms of Lucas. And it's 1-0 Lander. And the crowd has erupted on the goal, and emotion galore for Sam Welsh. And he's usually the very calm one of the team. He showed all kinds of emotion on that goal. And so here we go with 8:19 left first half. Jaden Elliott is going to come out, as is Tyson Race. Kellen Donahue and Zachary Bingman will, I believe that's actually going to be, I think that's Carter Ayers on the far side. And so here we go. Riverton now looks at a 1-0 deficit. Let's see what they do. Ball stolen away. Colton Laird has it. And that one's going to get sent out by number 34, Jacob Hull of Riverton. And so it'll be a throw-in for Lander. They're going to give the ball over to Joe Hellier for the throw-in as we reach 8 minutes left first half. And remember, in the game between Riverton and Worland yesterday that we had, the final score was 1-0. And so I don't expect this to stay 1-0, but in soccer, one goal could be all it takes. Ball is going to be with Sam Welsh, far side. Welsh centers Tries to get it to Ayers. It gets deflected and sent back the other direction, and now Riverton is going to try to make a move. They battle for it in the center, and it'll be won away by Otis Beeson. Now he'll go over to Finn Richards on the far side, or near side, now to Silas. Silas will still have possession. He's going to go through 3 defenders, send it to the center, and now to Sam Welsh. Welsh to Ayers. Ayers is in the box. They cross. Shot is deflected by one of the defenders. It's still with Lander, however. Richards with a shot. It gets deflected, and Riverton will send it out, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander here. 6:45 left. Lander leads now 1-0. Donahue will send it to Silas. Wheeler and Prom will battle right in the top of the arc. Now over to Sam Welsh. Welsh back to Donahue, back to Welsh. It goes off of the defender, or the official, and so it'll be a free kick for Lander as we restart play with 6:15 left. Ball is dropped. Welsh will send it to the far side to Beeson. And now even further over to the far side to Carter Ayers. Ball gets deflected. It'll go back to Ben Hamilton. Hamilton will give it to Ayers. Ayers will see the ball get stolen, but it'll go over the touchline, and so Lander will again throw it in. They're spending a lot of time, and they're attacking third now. Ball will go the other side of the field, near side, and it'll go over the touchline, and so it'll be another throw-in for Lander here. Joe Hellier throws it in. Goes to Sam. Welsh loses the ball. Ball gets sent up to Caruth. Caruth and Callum Wheeler. That's going to be a good matchup all game. Callum battles with Caruth. Ball stolen away and now sent the other direction. The ball had a lot of spin, so it doesn't go very far, but Silas Wheeler will have it. Now to Callum. He'll go to Hellier in the backfield. Hellier will send it deep and will go to Colton Laird. Laird gets defended by 2 Riverton defenders. Hellier comes off the defensive line, looks to make a move. He sends another one, and that one is going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton here. Under 5, as there will be a substitution for Riverton as Varian Baxter will come back in. Ball will be thrown in by Riverton, and it'll go to Prom. Caruth now will have it. And now a foot race on the far side. Callum Wheeler is going to be one-on-one with number 25, Corbin Heil. And ball will go over the touchline, so it'll be a corner kick for Riverton here with 4:15 left. Kick will sail over the top of the head of everybody, and it will go as a goal kick for the Tigers here. 4 minutes left, 1-0 the score. Lander leads off of a goal by Sam Welsh off of a designed corner kick for the Tigers. And so Cody Elliott will sit the ball down with 3:40 left, and we'll send it deep. Goes to the far side, and it'll be stolen away by Kennedy Prom. Prom now sends it back to his defense, and they'll send it one back into the attacking third. Callum Wheeler and Heil will battle for it, and now it's going to be far side. Shot on goal is going to go off the chest of Cody Elliott, but it's going to be a save. And you can see over on we can see over on the near side, Coach Dean Schaff told him to just slow down. 3 minutes left, first half. Lander leads 1-0. Kellen Donahue now has the ball as he's going to try to counter off the save from Cody. Shot will go and get deflected by Riverton, and so it'll be a corner kick for Lander here with 2:50 left. I want to thank everyone for being here and listening in this morning. Have a great crowd here in Cheyenne, great crowd listening in, and I just very humbled and thank you very much for being here. Kick will sail in from Sam. It's going to get deflected and will end up going to Carter Ayers. And, oh, my goodness. Daxton Fisher just jumped over Carter Ayers and landed on his back as he took a nasty spill. He's up, however, so he looks good to go. 2:10 left. Ball will get sent in and will be stolen away. Welsh will tap it to Donahue. Donahue not able to grab a hold of it, and so it'll be sent the other direction. Ball will go to Callum Wheeler on the other side, and he'll send it the far side to his teammate Carter Ayers. Riverton steals it away, and now ball's in center circle. It's going to go to Silas Wheeler. Wheeler goes near side to Finn Richards with 1:40 left. Ball will go cross, and they're going to go to Kellen. And shot is going to be saved by Lucas, and defensively nice play by Riverton to get it out of there. Throw in for Lander. 1:20 left. Siam Welsh will have it. Welsh will go to Silas. Silas' shot will go wide with 1:10. And Sorenbang is going to come in for Riverton. If you haven't had an opportunity I believe it was last week's weekend edition of the Ranger, or last Wednesday's edition of the Ranger, we did a story on Soren, who ended up doing the Ironman competition in St. George, Utah. Had a nice conversation with him, and he actually finished that race with an hour to spare. And so I'm actually I talked to him after, and I was like, "Are you not sore?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, absolutely, I'm sore." But he's out there playing. Sam Welsh is going to lead up Kellen Donahue now on the in the center. Ball's going to get stolen away with 29 seconds left. Joe Hellier comes off of his defensive line, and the ball's going to go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Lander here with 20. Ball thrown in to Silas. He's going to lose the ball. Colton Laird's going to try to grab a hold of it. He loses the ball. And now Riverton will try to make a move here in the last 5 seconds. It's going to go over the touchline, so they won't have enough time. And that is the end of the first half. So Lander and Riverton, as promised, does not disappoint in the first half. An absolute barn burner of a game between these two. And it sees Lander lead 1-0 off the goal from Sam Welsh. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have second half action, and we will set you up for the game that is coming up later on today at 2 p.m. with the winner of that matchup between Lander and Riverton to go to the state tournament championship tomorrow at 2 p.m. We've got a lot of action to go. We'll be right back.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are two ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Hi, this is Terry Banker. I'm minister at New Hope Christian Church in Lander, Wyoming. We want to support the kids of this area academically, athletically, and spiritually. Our address is 630 Mount Hope Drive. Come to Sunday school at 9:30 and our worship service at 10:45.
My name is Sarah Lowe, and I have been in law enforcement in Fremont County for 13 years. I didn't know much about therapy in general until I got injured in October of 20 chasing a cow. So I had to get shoulder surgery. And after my surgery with Fremont Orthopedics, I went to Fremont Therapy. And they were really excited to see you. So it was a really warm, welcoming experience. We tried all sorts of different methods to increase and make sure I had the best mobility for my job. Rachel's a firecracker. She's just a little spitfire. It was fantastic, a great environment to go and have your therapy.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
In any sport, athletes face the chance of sustaining an injury. According to the Athletic Training Association, 90% of student athletes reported some sort of sports-related injury. What's more is 54% report playing while injured. For various reasons, sports-related injuries are increasingly leaving our youth at risk of exposure to opioid-based pain medication. Fremont WhenTheGameSlowsDown.com is here to help navigate monitoring medication, social support, and suggestions on what to do when the game slows down. Brought to you by Fremont County Prevention Program.
Welcome back, everyone. The halftime is just about over, and the crowds have awoken here as we begin the start of the second half. The Go Big Green and Go Big Red chants back and forth between the two fan bases. 40 minutes away, Lander leads 1-0. It's win or go home for both of these teams. Snow is still coming down pretty good here in Cheyenne. Nothing really has changed, and from what I was told and what I've looked at, it looks like we're going to have snow probably the rest of the day today. And so when we have the game between Lander and Riverton this afternoon at 2 o'clock, it's not going to be any different. So, by the way, stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun matchup between Riverton and Lander. Winner will play in the state championship tomorrow at, I believe it's 1 o'clock. I'll have to double check. I'll know by the time we get to the end of this game. I'll have to look at the bracket. I've kind of forgotten. But we've got a full 40 minutes to go here in this one. And Lander will begin with the ball here as we start the second half. Ball is going to be with Silas Wheeler, and now to Otis Beeson. Beeson will go to Kellen Donahue. Donahue will give it back to his defenseman Joe Hellier, who will tip it right back up to the midfield, and Tyson Ray. Stolen away, however, by Riverton. Callum Wheeler steals it away. Now comes to the near side to Carter Ayers. Ayers will go to Kellen. Donahue goes around one defender, now turns on the Jets. He's going to look to center. It's going to go off the side of the foot of one of the Riverton defenders, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander as we are just underway here with 39-20 left in the ball game. Donahue will give the ball to Carter Ayers, and so Ayers will be the one to throw it in here. Throw-in will go and get stolen away by Kennedy Prom. Prom will tip it up and try to get it to Tanner Johnson. Johnson's not able to get a hold of it. And now ball's going to go all the way back into the defensive third for Riverton. And they'll just see it over the touchline as number 32, Ruger Stoll, will throw it or kick it out. Sam Welsh now will kick it to the center. Kellen Donahue will now have it. Donahue will go around one defender, two defender, goes off the side of one of the Riverton defenders. Donahue now will see the ball go behind him. He'll go to Carter Ayers. Ayers will center. Ball gets deflected and shot on by Jaden Elliott, will sail over the touchline. And so it'll be a goal kick for the Wolverines here as we are just a little under a minute and a half gone in this second half. The wind and the snow is blowing right into Lucas Ingles' eyes, and so we'll see how that plays a factor in this second half. Ball is going to go to Jaden Elliott on the steal from Lander. Makes one person miss, two people miss. Now he's going to center it to Kellen Donahue. Donahue will try to get it on his left foot. Now we'll go to Sam Welsh. Welsh to Ayers. Ayers will go to Otis Beeson. Beeson will go near side to Hamilton and now over to Kellen Donahue again. Donahue will go to the center of the field. He'll make two people miss, three people miss, and Caruth will send it out. It'll go off the foot of Sam Welsh and then get sent out to the Riverton attacking third. But it gets stolen away by Lander, and Callum Wheeler steals it away, and now it's going to go over the touchline. And nice play by Coach Dean Schaff there to keep that one from going anywhere. Ball will be thrown in. Will go off the head of Carter Ayers. Ayers will lose it to Caruth. Caruth now goes to the center and collide with Otis Beeson. They'll give a foul to Beeson, and so it'll be a free kick for Lander here, or for Riverton here. The snow is absolutely howling now from left to right as the wind comes from right behind the scorer's scoreboard. I'm sorry, I blanked there for a minute. Scoreboard, and is blowing to the right. Ball will go over the touchline, and it will be a throw-in for Lander here. Lander throws it in. It'll go past Beeson, and it'll go off of the side of the foot of Kennedy Prom. And so Prom will see the ball go over the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in for Lander again. This time it's going to go to the defense, and they were trying to kick it up and far, but the wind and the snow just did not let that happen. And ball is going to... So one official was pointing towards the Riverton side and one official pointing toward the Lander side. They're going to call a throw-in for Riverton, however. Throw-in will go off the side of the leg of Prom, and Lander will be on the near side, or far side, I'm sorry, and now it's going to be stolen away by Caruth. Caruth tries to center it, but Callum Wheeler comes up and steals it away. Now it's with Sam Welsh. Welsh is going to try to go center, but he can't get it to Silas Wheeler. So Riverton now steals it away. Ball's going to get through, and it's going to get sent and goal! What an absolute shot by the Riverton Wolverines. I'm pretty sure that was Brady Howard with the goal for Riverton, and now we are tied at 1. And so now the crowd has awoken again here as we are back at where we started. Ball will go to Beeson, now to Carter Ayers, back to the center of the field to Silas Wheeler. Prom has it. Wheeler is down, and he's not getting up quick. He's now slowly up. Ball's going to go all the way to Cody Elliott, and that will be a kick by Elliott will go and get stolen away. Riverton now playing with some momentum, and they're playing with a lot of enthusiasm now. Ball stolen away. Sam Welsh will have it. Stolen away again, Riverton, and now they're going to go to Tanner Johnson. Johnson will be met by Hamilton. He'll lose it, but it'll end up off with Prom. Prom tries to kick it up. It goes off the shoulder of Callum Wheeler, and Wheeler will now make a move on the far side of the field. He's coming off the defensive line hard. It's going to go and get saved inbounds by, believe that is Jaden Elliott. Elliott's now going to go center. He's going to go down. Ball stolen away again, but Tyson Race will step in and see it go over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton here. 34 minutes left in this ball game. Caruth will come in for Riverton now. And he will replace, I believe that's number 25, Corbin Heil. And now Caruth will have it on the throw-in. He'll lose it, though, to Beeson. Beeson goes around Caruth. Now centers it to Carter Ayers. Ayers, Donahue, near side. Donahue has one person to go by. He's going to get around that one person. Shot right into the hands of Lucas Engel. Ball back into play now. It's going to go and get held onto by Tanner Johnson. Johnson will keep it in. And so now Riverton here will make a move. It's going to go over the head of Bradshaw and get sent back into the attacking third for Lander. Comes back the other way. Beeson will steal it away for Riverton and go to Carter Ayers. Ayers now, Donahue. He's going to go back to Ayers, and it'll get kicked back upfield by Kennedy Prom on the counterattack. And so we will see a throw-in here for Lander at the 32.5-minute mark. Hamilton will throw it in. It'll go to Ayers on this near side. He'll send it back to the center. No one was really there, so Riverton will regain possession. Sam Welsh steals it back away from Tanner. Now Beeson has it. He'll go all the way back to the defenseman Callum. Callum lost it and still gets it over to Joe Hellier. Now he's going to go far side to Jaden Elliott. Elliott to Silas Wheeler. And now back to Elliott. And that's stolen away by Riverton. And it goes all the way back to the defensive line for Lander and Callum Wheeler. Ball is with Sam Welsh. Welsh sees the ball tip, and nicely done by Jacob Hall to steal that away. Ball comes back to the near side. Carter Ayers will have it. He'll give it right back to the center, and Sam Welsh. Welsh will tip it up, and he'll try to get it to Kellen Donahue. The ball's going to get tipped and go off the chest of Ruger Stoll, and so it'll be a throw-in for Lander here. Colton Laird is going to come in, and he will replace Jaden Elliott. Throw in for Lander will sail and go past Silas, and now it'll be sent out again by the defensive freshman Jacob Hall. Throw in Donahue. He's all by himself, and if that ball had gotten there a little quicker, he had an opportunity. Goes to Sam Welsh, now near side, back to Carter Ayers. Ayers to Welsh. Welsh is going to look to go in. He's going to send it and try to get it through. Doesn't get it through, and they are going to give a free kick to Riverton here, as they will say that Sam Welsh was offside. And so Finn Richards is back in. He's going to replace Carter Ayers here. This kick will go low. Wendell grab a hold of it, and it'll go to Ben Hamilton. Hamilton tries to get it out, still can't. Now he's going to go and get it to Finn Richards on the near side. Richards will lead up Kellen Donahue. Donahue will save it from going over the touchline. Now we'll go back inside towards center field. Passes it over to Sam Welsh, who's right beside the official right at center field. Now it's going to go. Shot is going to get deflected off of Brady Howard. And so now the ball's going to go the other direction. And ball will go over the touchline into the pile of snow on the far side. It'll be a Lander throw-in. Throw-in will sail off the head of Tyson Race on the far side. It'll be last touch by Riverton, and so it'll be another throw-in for Lander as we reach 29:15 left. Throw in to Silas. Now to Beeson. Beeson will lose the ball. It'll end up going back to Ben Hamilton. Still in the attacking third is Lander. Ball's going to get into the hands of Lucas Engel off of I think he was trying to go for a pass to Colton Laird by Ben Hamilton. Ball is whiffed by two players, one by Lander, one by Riverton. Finally, the ball's going to get kicked over the touchline, and it'll be a throw-in. Carter Ayers is going to come in. So is Tanner Johnson for Riverton. Johnson will replace Kennedy Prom. And Tyson Race will be the one who comes out for Riverton, or for Lander, I'm sorry. And so here we go. Throw in. Will go short. Go off the side of the leg of Silas Wheeler. And now stolen away. Sam Welsh will go upfield. He's got Caruth on him. He makes one people, two people, three people miss. And then finally, one of the Riverton defenders comes up and gets the ball away from him. Still, though, Lander has possession with Kellen Donahue on the near side. Donahue will look to go center. He's going to get it to Beeson, who's right in stride. Shot is going to get deflected by Riverton's defense. That was number 15, Jackson Hill. We've been saying his name a lot this morning, especially on the defensive side. Ball with Kellen Donahue. Donahue tries to get away from his defender. Now he's going to go to Sam Welsh. Welsh is going to center it. Shot on is over the net. And it will be a goal kick for Riverton. 27 minutes, 20 seconds left. Tied ball game in this win or go home matchup between Riverton and Lander. Kick is going to be low, and it'll go right to Finn Richards. Richards will deflect and we'll send it back to the defense of Riverton, but they will not get it out of the attacking third. Caruth now has it on the far side. He's going to be in a battle, and Caruth just grabbed a hold of... Trying to see if that... I believe that's Zachary Bingman on the far side. And so it'll be a free kick for Lander here. And it was really a smart play by Caruth to grab a hold, because that had an opportunity there because there was no one really around Bingman. Shot is going to get through and go right into the hands of Lucas Engel. And so it'll be a throw. He'll throw it in, and it will go near side to Tanner Johnson, who's got Finn Richards on him. Now to Silas Wheeler. He loses that. And now Sam Welsh tries to steal it away. He can't get that one. Ball gets sent to the attacking third of Riverton. Callum Wheeler will take a look at it and send it the other direction. Ball's going to go over the head of everybody, and this one's going to go over the touchline. It'll be another goal kick for Lucas Engel. Bear Blackburn is going to come in for Silas Wheeler, and then Kennedy Prom is going to come in for... believe that's Riley Murray he came in for. Yes, it's Drake Bradshaw. Ball is sent in by Lucas Engel. It goes to center field. Kennedy Prom tips it up. And now it's going to be Bear Blackburn who heads it off in front of Daxton Fisher. Ball will go over the touchline. It'll be a throw in for Riverton. Throw in will go to Riverton on the far side. They tried to head it up. Two players go down. Still Sorry about that, everyone. I have no clue what just happened there, but we are back. In case you I have no clue where I left off, but the score is 3-1 in favor of Lander off of a goal by Kellen Donahue, and it is 14 minutes left in the ball game with Lander leading. And so, again, it is win or go home for Lander and Riverton. And where we sit right now, it'll be a free kick for Lander. Kick is going to come through, and it's going to get deflected by the wall of Riverton and get sent back out. So I apologize again. I really have no idea how I lost audio, but thank you for Rusty and for Kelly Davis back in Riverton telling me that they couldn't hear me, and that's probably a good thing for them because they hear me all the time. But we're back at it, and 13-10 left in the ball game. 3-1 is the score. Riverton will have a substitution as Corbin Heil will come in. He'll replace Kennedy Prom. And we'll have a goal kick for Lucas Engel here and Riverton. Ball is going to come short. Kellen Donahue is going to be face-to-face with number 15 number 22 Brady Howard, who has the one goal in this game. Ball headed up by Sam Welsh, and oh my goodness, what a collision there between Silas Wheeler and one of the Riverton. Cannot see a number there. I believe I can't see number. I don't see a number. That's number 15, Jackson Hill. Those two collided hard, and Hill is down in a crouching position. Now he's going to lay down. And so that was a hard collision as Hill got almost kneed right in the side of the head. So he's down. We're going to take a commercial break while they look at Jackson Hill. We'll be right back.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
They have helped Jackson Hill off, and so it'll be a free kick for Lander here. And Rusty reminded me that I need to explain that because of NFHS rules, we are unable to give you video for the state tournament. That's why you're only seeing the graphic. And so we will have audio for all of the for the games for the games, especially at 2:00 this afternoon and tomorrow. But we are unable to stream video, and so we apologize for that. But that's really out of our hands that we can't do that. But ball sailed wide off the shot from the set piece after the foul, and now ball's back into play. Riverton will have it with 11:50 left in the game. It'll be deflected off of the official, and so Riverton will have a free kick here. Caruth will send it deep, and it's going to get through to Ben Hamilton. Now it's going to be a battle inside the box. Hellier will make a person miss, and this time it's going to go off the foot of number, I believe that's Drake Bradshaw there on the far side. And so it'll be a goal kick for Lander here. As we reach 11:15 left in the game, the score is 3-1 in favor of Lander. Ball will get sent in by Callum Wheeler, and it'll go past everybody and end up going all the way down to the other end of the field. And it will be all the way over the touch line, and so it'll be a goal kick now for Riverton with 10:50 left in the game. And again, don't think that Riverton cannot score 2 goals in 10:45. It's definitely a possibility here. Jaden Elliott is going to come back in for Lander as the ball gets sent in off the goal kick by Riverton. Stolen away, though. Kellen Donahue will have it. He's going to try to get it to Silas Wheeler. He gets it stolen away. Ball ends up with Joe Hellier on the far side and then tipped up by Daxton Fisher on the far side. And so it'll be a throw-in for Lander as the ball goes over the touchline. Jaden Elliott will see it go past him, and it will trickle over the touchline again. And so it will be a goal kick for – it'll be a goal kick here for – no, it's not. It's going to be a corner kick for Lander. The ball was in Lucas's hands, and so I thought it was going to be a goal kick, but they'll set up for the corner here for Sam Welsh. And now the official is going to have to back up a couple players. Now the kick will come in, and it will deflect off of number 37, Varian Baxter, the junior defenseman. And so we will reset and do it again on another corner kick at 9:20 left in the ballgame. Kick is on the way by Sam Welsh. It gets headed up, and it gets headed out, and somehow it's going to end up all the way back outside to Tyson Race. That ball was right in front of Lucas Engel. If some Lander kid could have gotten a hold of it, that would have been score number 4. But now it's going to be Tanner Johnson for Riverton, who's going to come the other way. Now he's going to slow up, give it back to number 22, Brady Howard, and now center it. Ball is going to be battled for. Daxton Fisher and Beeson are battling. The ball's going to go over the touchline on the far side. It'll be a Lander throw-in with 8:40 left. Ball sent up and now sent out as Lander will have another throw-in. The snow has settled down a little bit. The wind has not, but the snow has cleared up just a bit, where now I can actually see who's actually on the field because the snow was just so intense earlier on that I could not see almost halfway across the field. Ball goes over the touchline, and it will be a corner kick now on the near side for Sam Welsh as we reach 8 minutes left in this game. Again, reminder that at 2 o'clock this afternoon, Riverton and Lander will meet again, this time for the girls, and it'll be a win and go to the state championship game. If you lose, you'll play the third place game. Both games are on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. Pre-game for that will be at 1:45, and we'll be over at the Johnson Junior High School for that game. The game, again, will be at around 2 p.m. Pre-game will be at around 1:45. 7:25 left in this one. Goal kick for Riverton will sail and get stolen away momentarily by Sam Welsh, but again, it regains possession. Does the Wolverines. And nicely done, Tyson Race. It'll go off of the side of Tyson, but Corbin Heil will see the ball sail on him. Ball is thrown in, and Corbin Heil is on the sideline, and now he's going to come back onto the field to throw in. And we'll see a handball by Carter Ayers, and so here we go for a free kick for Riverton. Kick will go short, and actually it'll be reset. So now here we go. It'll be number 23, Tanner Johnson, who will take the free kick for Riverton at 6:25 left. They are setting up the wall for Lander as the official, and it's a two-person wall. Ball is going to be kicked, sent in, goes through everybody. Ball's going to go through, and they're going to call goal. That one had all kinds. That one had all kinds of craziness behind it. Callum Wheeler is pleading his case on the far side. He's still pleading his case with the official. 5:47 and counting, and I have no clue who they're going to give that goal to. It's 3-2 now with 5:47 left. I have no idea who's going to have that goal. And they're going to put time back on the clock. They're going to make it 6:05 left. The goal, there was so many people around it, so I'm going to unofficially give that goal to, I'm probably going to have to give it, because Jaden Bradshaw was right there. So right now we'll give it to Bradshaw with 5:50 left. It was really an own goal if you want to get technical, but we'll have Coach Brady Samuelson come up here, and hopefully he can tell us who officially had that goal. But still they trail, Riverton does, 3-2 with 5.5 left. This game is far from over. Ball battled for midfield, or right in on the near side, and now it's going to be Bear Blackburn, steals it away. And now Kennedy Prom will have it. He's going to give it all the way back to his defense. And now Caruth is going to have an opportunity with Callum Wheeler. Hellier's going to come in, however, and send it sailing on the near side. So now 5:10 left. Riverton playing with some intensity, more intensity than they were. Some urgency would be the word. At 5 minutes left, 3-2 is the score. Riley Murray is going to come in, and here comes the throw in. They're going to go off the side of the leg of Kellen Donahue. Now the throw in is going to get lost by, he tried to throw it in, did Tanner Johnson, and it just slipped out of his hand. So now here comes the throw in. It's going to get centered to Jaden Elliott for Lander. Now Kellen Donahue is going to try to catch up on the near side. He's not going to be able to do it. And now Riverton will send it sailing over the near sideline. And now we're going to have a stoppage in clock again. So the clock has stopped. And throw in, here we go for Lander, 4:26 left. Donahue will have the ball go over his head. Now he's going to be in a foot race on the far side, or the near side. He's going to be with number 22, Brady Howard, who has one of the goals here for the Wolverines. Now Finn Richards will have the throw in here as we reach 4 minutes left in this game. Kellen Donahue is in the goal. He's going to go He's going to try to go to Bear Blackburn. Ball's going to go and get sent out by Riverton's defense. Beeson will have it. He's going to go to Hamilton. Now he's going to try to center it. He's not going to be able to do so. And now Kennedy Prom will have it. Ball's going to get stuffed by Sam Welsh, and Welsh is not going to touch it as he knew he was offside. Smart play by the senior captain. It will be a goal kick for Riverton here with 3:40 left as they trail by 1. Kick is on the way. It will sail to Kennedy Prom and now get kicked back over the head of Caruth to Beeson. Now to Hamilton. Hamilton will send it deep again. This time it's going to go all the way to Lucas Engel, and Lucas will hold on to it. 3:10 left in this game. 3-2 is the score. Ball's going to go over the touchline on the far side. And it will be a throw-in for Lander here with 2:55 left and counting. Caruth will head off the throw-in, but it'll go over the touchline on the far side. So another throw-in for Lander here as we are now in crunch time. The winner of this game will play tomorrow. The loser season is over. Jaden Elliott will have it. He's going to cross. It's going to get to Kellen Donahue. Donahue's not going to be able to get it, and so they'll calmly tap it over the goal line. So we'll see a corner kick here for Riverton, or for Lander, with 2:20 left. And so Sam Welsh will set it down, and send it. Ball's going to get deflected by Lucas Engel, and Beeson and Caruth will meet. Now Caruth will send it deep. He'll send it to Callum Wheeler. Wheeler and Caruth will meet again. And now Kennedy Prom is going to send it sailing high. The wind is just going to keep it right where it was, and it will die down and go back to Prom, and they're going to give Callum Wheeler a foul. So now a free kick here with a minute 40. Minute 30 left. Kick on the way is going to be a stoppage, and we are going to reset that kick. Minute 34, and they're going to give a yellow card to Jaden Elliott, as I'm going to assume that was because he didn't give the space that it was needed for the free kick, so he's going to come out, and it's going to be Zachary Bingman who will come in for Jaden Elliott. We are 94 seconds away from the end of this one. Kick from Caruth on the way, sails high. It's going to get deflected. It's going to get through. Ball's going to go to Finn Richards. There's 3 players down. Sam Welsh battles for it. Sam still has it. 3 people go down, and Welsh will send it long. And there is a player down, and Cody Elliott has got the attention of the official. And so there should be a minute 12 left in this game, as there was a whistle, and the official is going to come all the way down to Lucas Engel, and he will take the ball from Lucas, have a word with Engel. And so with a minute 10, they're going to drop the ball, and Lucas will have a free kick here. Here we go. Kick is sailed high. Goes to Kennedy Prom. Now to Finn. Richards will give it across to Carter. Back to Finn. Gets kicked out the other direction by Lander. Goes off the side of the arm of Callum Wheeler. Now to Kellen Donahue. We are under a minute left. Far side now. Headed off. Carter Ayers is still going to have to battle for it. He's got number 37, Varian Baxter, on him. Far side, Ayers will have it as we reach 35 seconds left. 3-2 is our score. Ball, Sam Welsh has it. He's going to try to get it around, and Welsh goes down, but he is going to get up, and he's going to try to limp it off with 20 seconds left. Still no time has been taken off. 19 seconds, 15 seconds. Welsh is going to be hopping on one leg while he's trying to play the ball. 10 seconds, and that should be the end of the game. Lander is going to win this one 3-2. And that's it. Final score, Lander wins 3-2. They are going to come out and celebrate with their team as they will move on to the consolation bracket finals tomorrow. Riverton will see their season end, and there is a lot of emotions here on the field for these Riverton players, and definitely, a hard-fought game between these two teams. An absolute fantastic game between these two cross-county rivals, and they left everything on the field here this afternoon. And so Lander will win 3-2. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we will have both the coaches of Lander and Riverton up here, as well as 2 players from River and Lander is in this game. Final score 3-2 in favor of Lander. We'll be right back.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Former University of Wyoming quarterback Josh Allen is worthy of Wyoming.
23 plays into my first start here at the University of Wyoming. I dropped back, I kind of went through a progression. I saw the middle of the field kind of open up. I decided to lower my shoulder. His helmet went straight into my collarbone here. We landed on the 20-yard line. At that moment, I knew something was really bad.
So Josh's collarbone was pretty bad. He had broken in multiple places and it required hardware fixation with the plate in order to get it back together.
It was devastating news to me and my family, just knowing that, it could have ended 23 plays in.
We had no question whether we could perform the surgery here given our wide range of varying subspecialties within orthopedics.
I would recommend Premier Bone and Joint Centers. The thing that made me feel really comfortable with them was they made it feel like your own family.
I think he'll have no problem performing in the NFL. His rehab and his recovery done very well, and I don't see any restrictions on him whatsoever.
They want the best for you, and they won't steer you wrong.
Let us show you why we're worthy of Wyoming.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Welcome back, everyone, and final score 3-2 in favor of the Lander Tigers. I am standing beside probably a frozen and probably very excited Kellen Donahue. Kellen, me and you have talked, I feel like, every game this season almost. And, one of the things that I have noticed about you especially is that when it comes to big-time moments, I feel like every time we need a big score, you're the one to score it. I remember the Cody game. You had that game winner. There are a couple other games that I can recall that in big-time moments you had goals. And, again, here you are again with a big-time goal, the one that really sealed the deal against Riverton. But let's talk about this, and let's be fair because, Riverton, cross county, a lot of you kids know each other. A lot of these kids play, and you've played with these kids before.
For sure.
How cool is it to be able to play them in this kind of an environment in state with really everything on the line?
It'd be better if we're in the semifinals competing for a state championship, but it's definitely fun to be able to play a team that we've grown up just being super competitive with in all our sports for all our life, and to see them as one of our final games, at least for me and all the other seniors. I think it's special to have a win going out on them and be able to continue and play tomorrow, which is always the goal.
And one of the things that we've talked about on a lot of times is, I think it was really especially at the Mountain View game, me and you talked about how important it was to get that rust kind of off of everybody as they come into state. And then yesterday you ran into a absolute juggernaut of a team in Torrington, and then to be able to come in and bounce back. What does it say about this team? Because after a loss like that, that kind of messes with your head a little bit.
Yeah, it was tough yesterday losing to Torrington, and I honestly think we're the better team, and we just got outcompeted yesterday, and that happens sometimes. But we really came together last night, and just going to lunch with the team and everybody getting around together, we decided that we weren't going to hang our heads on it. And a former player, Daniel Libera, texted a couple of our guys and just said, we had this happen to us our senior year, and we regret not coming out with everything we had and playing with the heart and passion that we usually do. And he said, you're going to remember this game and don't let it be something you look back on and don't like. And then Coach Schaaf gave us an awesome talk before the game, and it really motivated a lot of our guys to come out and play with intensity and heart and do what we know how to do.
And last question for you, Kellen. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's snowing outside. It was yesterday. It was 72 degrees at the game that y'all played, because I was over here and you were playing at the same time. And then all of a sudden we are down to about 24 at game time. How did that affect you guys early on? Because it kind of felt like everyone was off to a slow start. Was it more of the jitters? Was it the field? What was going on?
I think a mix of both, honestly. I mean, and it's a big game. You lose, you go home, and I think that's going through everybody's mind. And I think it always takes us a little bit to settle into games. And once we got settled in, I was confident in our team and confident we were going to be just fine. So, yeah. Fun time, and it's exciting to be able to play tomorrow.
Well, Kellen, thank you so much for the opportunity to talk to you, and we will see you tomorrow.
Perfect.
Right, my friend?
Thank you so much.
All right. We'll hand the headset over to Coach Dean Schaaf, and we'll see what he says. Coach, me and you, we do talk every game, and one of the things that I felt like was going to be a very big factor was the field. Obviously, I was talking to one of your assistant coaches, and he was telling me how the wet turf would play a factor in this game. What did you see from outside in the first half? Because obviously there was balls that was getting skipped. There was a lot of weird passes going on that just didn't seem crisp at the very beginning.
Yeah, field conditions, weather, it's Wyoming. You just hit the team that adapts to those conditions the quickest usually comes out a little more successful. We talked a lot about not letting the external stuff bother us, and so really I felt like our kids ignored the conditions and played pretty much just played soccer, and that's what we needed to do today.
And let's go over to your opponent's side of the field for a moment. Lucas Engel, if I remember correctly, did not play in the game that we had with them first early on in the season. He is a big-time athlete. He's tall, and he's very athletic. Yeah. And can I just get your thoughts on him, because he played an outstanding game today?
Yeah, he made a lot of great saves, and he's big. He takes up a lot of space, and he did some stuff that against some other teams we might have been able to get scores, and he made some great saves. So I think it's a good asset for them to have.
And so now, Coach, we're not done as of yet. You play tomorrow, and I'm curious, are you guys gonna go over and battle the elements when the girls play this afternoon? Because that's going to be a big time matchup, because they're playing Riverton too.
I think it's always great to go support the other programs. So we're going to do our best. We'll try to do everything we can to stay warm and stay healthy for tomorrow. But I think it's important for us to be over there supporting them and cheering them on as they try to make a championship run.
Last question for you, Coach. Let me ask you, with these seniors that you have on your team, we talked about them at senior night. We're going to talk about them again. You had a goal by Sam Welsh, and you had a goal by Kellen Donahue, and you also had junior, Carter Ayers, but your seniors had 2 of your 3 goals, and it just felt like they were leading this team for throughout this game, because at some points Riverton was riding some serious momentum. After they scored that first goal and tied, Riverton started coming out with some vigor, and it seemed like your seniors came in and settled things down.
Yeah, they're a great group. They're going to be really missed next year, but they've learned. Like Kellen was talking about, they got some upperclassmen they learned from, and it's a systematic thing. The program kind of teaches those younger kids as they go through it how to do that, how to become leaders, and how to become the people that everybody looks up to. And it was, they were a model of what people should look for in the future, for sure.
Awesome. Well, Coach, we will see you tomorrow and maybe see you this afternoon. Hey, you said if you ever want to do color, I've got a seat for you, my friend. All right, so that was
Jaden's doing that.
All right, Jaden's going to be all right. That'll be cool for me too. Thank you, Coach. All right, we will. That was Coach Dean Schaff, and again, final score 3-2 in favor of Lander over Riverton. They will play tomorrow as they will play in the consolation finals here in Cheyenne. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we will see if Coach Brady Samuelson will come up. If not, we will just close it out and say goodbye. And so we'll take a quick break and see what happens. We'll be right back.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Wind River Family and Community Healthcare has clinics located in Arapahoe, Ethity, and Riverton. We provide family medical services along with dental, optometry, behavioral health, physical and occupational therapy, and more. Our in-house lab and pharmacy at all locations make for a one-stop primary healthcare center for your healthcare needs. Wind River Family and Community Healthcare is striving for a stronger, healthier community because Wind River cares. More information can be found at windrivercares.com.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
There are 2 ways to buy 4x4 gear, the expensive way and the smart way. The expensive way is when you buy a new truck or SUV and the dealer sells you the brush guard, the heavy-duty bumpers, the steps, lights, winch, you name it. He rolls it all in with your loan into your monthly payment. But here's the smart way. Shop at Wyoming 4x4, where you get expert advice from Dan, quality gear, professional installation, all for a whole lot less than you'd spend at a car dealer. Wyoming 4x4 on North Federal in Riverton. The smart way to roll.
Welcome back, everyone. A final score again, Lander 3, Riverton 2, and the Wolverines will finish their season here in the semis of the consolation bracket, and so they will be finished for the season, and Lander will play tomorrow, and I will know when and who they're playing by the time we reach the end of the game this afternoon at 2 p.m. for Riverton and Lander for the girls. And I don't see Coach Brady Samuelson, and so I'm going to assume he's talking to his team, and I don't want to interrupt that at all. And so we will just sign off for today, and we will actually see you at 1:45 this afternoon as we are going to be over at Johnson Junior High, and it'll be the Riverton Lady Wolverines and the Lander Lady Tigers, and they will play one-on-one, and the winner will play for a state championship, and the loser of that matchup will play in the third round matchup tomorrow. And so definitely one of the things that we're going to look at is Lander girls are the defending 3A state champions. And so it'll be definitely a big-time matchup. Again, probably it'll be almost exactly like this matchup that we had here this morning between Riverton and Lander. It never disappoints. So if you have an opportunity, come back on to YO Today's YouTube at 1:45. We are in for a absolute fantastic game between two outstanding teams in a rivalry matchup with probably the biggest stakes in a state tournament matchup as you can get. And so we will say so long from Cheyenne South and come back at 1:45 for the matchup between Riverton and Lander. It's going to be a big-time fun matchup. We will talk to you soon. This is Travis Gupton. We will see you at 1:45.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org